If you are single, you have one of two options, empowered options. In this video, I'm going to tell you what those two empowered options are and why a third option that most people choose should not be an option at all. This is Naidoo, life transformational coach, and on this channel, we are committed to bringing more love and more prosperity into your life. So what are the two empowered options? One, if you are single still, is to make peace with the fact that you are single. So look at your life right now and say, if I were to be single for the rest of my life, what life would I build for myself? So you create a group of supportive friends, your family, people that you can have adventures with, go on holidays with. You set up your home in a way that you're comfortable with it, you love it. You do the work that you love, you start investing your money in ways that it's going to work for you, you plan for your retirement, you have your pets, or whatever company that you need to set up your life. So that is option number one, and it is an empowered option because it's a choice that you are making for yourself. Option number two is go 100% in on attracting love if that is something that inside of you you are yearning for. In your quiet moments, you feel it would be so wonderful to experience a great love, to love someone with all my heart and to be loved by that person in the same way, to be seen, loved, acknowledged, to build a life together with someone. If you are yearning for that, then that is your soul calling to you, saying, this is possible and it is available for you. You are worthy of this, okay? So the third option that most people choose is to be single, do nothing about it, but complain bitterly, right? So that one is disempowered and it is not an option, okay? Because that is the option that keeps you where you are. We complain to our friends, our family, our co-workers, anybody that would listen. We're complaining, where are all the good ones? Why is it so difficult for me to meet someone? Am I ever going to meet the love of my life? Why can't men be more proactive and ask women out on dates? And men are saying, you know, why are women so bossy? And the complaints go on, but it does not get you what you want. All right. So if you're watching still, I want you to quit that third option completely. Just say to yourself, I will no longer complain. I'm either going to make peace with being single and I'm going to be 100% in with that decision, or I'm going to be 100% in on my choice to attract that partner into my life. And if choice number two is what you're making right now, then your soul is calling to you, which means it's a journey. Don't look at this as an event. Now, I know there are people in the world that meet somebody and on the first meeting, they know this is the person for them and they actually get into a relationship, they get married, they live happily, they create a family, all of that. But that is a tiny, tiny percentage of people that have that kind of experience where it's this event, right? They are both ready at the same time and they have the same energy, the same desire, and they're at the right place at the right time and they call each other in and they create this life, right? But if that has not happened to you, then I'm sorry, but you're in the majority. So what we have to do then is actually do the work, because when your soul is calling to you and saying this relationship is there, it's possible, it's waiting for you, that means that there is some work for you to do internally to get ready for that relationship so you too can be at the right place at the right time meeting this person and drawing them in, right? So the work that we do is, firstly, we need to get clarity. We need to make a decision. Yes, I want this. Okay, so what is it that you want? Can you describe this relationship that you want? Really, really describe the relationship, not the person, the relationship. Because too often, people have a long grocery list of qualities that the other person needs to meet so that they can be happy. We want the other person, most women say he needs to be tall. That's the first thing. Tall, good looking, and he needs to be financially stable. Is that it? Does that make a relationship? Right? I'm talking about the relationship in terms of, what does that relationship feel like for you? Do you feel that there is a mutual attraction between the two of you? Do you feel that there is a meeting of minds, that this is someone that when you have a conversation, this person truly understands you? When they're talking to you and you're listening to them, you truly get them. Right? That's the meeting of minds. Then there's the meeting of hearts, the emotional connection, where you feel that you are loved, you are accepted, you are seen, you are acknowledged exactly as you are. And when you look at them, you feel that for them as well. This great, deep, unconditional love. You can feel that for them. There is nothing better than that feeling, that connection that you can have with another human being. And can you then see yourselves having values that complement each other and reaching and actively creating this life? Not just waiting for it to fall in your lap and then everything is perfect, right? That's the fairy tale where one day I'll meet the perfect person, fall in love, and we'll live happily ever after. How many people do you know? Really, I want you to count. How many people do you really know that met their partners in that way and are still now living happily ever after? Right? My guess is that that is about 1% of the population. The rest of us have had relationships that were great in the beginning, and then things went haywire, it failed, and then we try again, and then we were hurt, and we've got all the stuff that we have to deal with, right, before we can find a new relationship on a new level, not the kind of relationships we've had in the past. If something in the past has failed, we do not want to attract the same circumstances again. And the way to prevent that is by doing the inner work here, now, while you are single, right? Before you jump into the next relationship. And so getting the clarity means, okay, this is what I truly want. Doing the work means you ask yourself, what is preventing me from having that relationship now? Is it my mind? Is it my heart? Because I've shut my heart down because I've been so badly hurt in the past. Right? Is it my behavior? Do I sit on the couch watching Netflix over the weekends, not going out, not saying yes to any invitations that I get, but I'm expecting to meet this amazing person, right? So is it a behavioral block? And once we work on those things and we start removing those things and we fall in love with ourselves, our lives, we learn who we are in our authenticity, not who we need to be for the world, but who we really truly are, because that authentic person is the one that's going to attract the love to you that is genuine and authentic. Right? Those kind of relationships last a lifetime, not the ones where we have to turn ourselves into a pretzel trying to please somebody else. Okay, right? So I'm offering to you now, if you're at this place right now and you feel, yeah, I think I want to take that step and do the work. I'm going to link another video at the end of this one here that's going to give you an overview of the Radical Self-Love Program. Now, you can do this completely on your own, right? You can do the work, clear all those blocks from your path. You can get the clarity. You can then put yourself out there, say yes to all the invitations. You can ask your friends to introduce you to people, ask your family members. You can do all of that, right, on your own, and that will work perfectly well for you if you are someone that is disciplined and you know how to get rid of those limiting beliefs and switch them, get rid of the emotional hurt and switch that, and change the behaviors. If you feel you need some help with that, then watch the video I'm going to link at the end, because it's going to give you an overview of the Radical Self-Love program that does all of that for you. So we take you by the hand and we guide you through this program, right? That will help you get to this place where you fall in love with yourself, you become radiant. And when you are radiant, that is when you become visible to your ideal partner. When you're sitting alone and you're complaining, you become invisible to your ideal partner. All right, I'm going to link that video up here, and I wish you the very, very best. I really believe that every single person deserves love, deserves a great love, a true love, an authentic love. This is Naidoo. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so that you know every time there's a new video, and share the video, give it a thumbs up, because it really helps the channel grow. It helps more people see it, and it gives me the boost to do more videos like this. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.